United States citizen. Thank you. Please be seated. Well, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. All right, we have a lively crowd tonight. Thank you. Stand up, sit down, fight, 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 right? All right, so good evening and welcome to our 61st Adult and Family Ed High School Equivalency Graduation and Celebration of Learning. I'm Wendy Swearingen, the Director Principal of the wonderful organization called Adult and Family Ed. And we at Adult and Family Ed envision an engaged and supportive community of diverse, growth-minded learners who are seeking to get their GED and English language, and they're here to fulfill chosen goals to add hope, value, and opportunity to themselves and their families. We've been committed to serving adult learners seeking their GED, their high school equivalency, or English language skills since 1965. And this is the same year the Air Force Academy opened too, right? Go. Over this past school year, we have served 847 learners and 72 families. Currently, we are the second largest adult education provider in the state of Colorado, and we are grateful to be a part of Colorado Springs School District 11. Yes, you can applaud. Mm-hmm. And personally, I want to thank Superintendent Gall and Dr. Comfort and Chief Otmore and my area superintendent, Sarah Scott. Thank you for your support in preserving this program in our community. And with their support, we've been able to fulfill our mission, which is to intentionally know our learners, to provide relevant educational opportunities to help them integrate knowledge and skills into personal, professional pathways for further education, enhance career opportunities, greater community connection, and stronger family engagement. So on behalf of Adult and Family Education, I congratulate all the students who are earning their high school equivalent diploma through our classes and our Pearson GED Testing Center. To accomplish this, it takes a lot of perseverance and smarts. Each graduate has passed 4 exams: language arts, math, social studies, and science. So our staff has actually supported 100 GED completers this school year, and a dedicated portion are with us here today. Thank you for being here. Tonight, in addition to our graduates, we are celebrating our outstanding adult basic ed students, our English language learners, our family literacy participants, our integrated English training students, the Shirley Kircher Student Scholarship, the Karen Gulia Legacy Award recipient, and our D11 Promise recipients. A heartfelt thanks goes out to family and friends who have supported all of our students on their educational journey to reach this very important day in their lives. Please stand if you are a family member or a friend who is here that has supported one of our students. We'd like to acknowledge you. Thank you. You may be seated. This evening, I am pleased to share the stage with honored guests from School District 11, our community partners, distinguished students, and AFE staff. Together, we collaborate and share resources to provide a rich educational experience and support for personalized pathways for our students and their children. So, would you please stand as I call your name? And audience, would you please hold your applause until I reach the end? All right. So first, Superintendent Mike Gall, Area Superintendent Sarah, Board of Education Vice President Jill Hafley, Secretary is absent tonight, forgive me. I have a few board members that are not present, but I do want to acknowledge Treasurer Jason Jorgensen, Secretary Michelle Rule, President Thomas Carey, and we have Director Parth Melpackham, Director Lee Ann Bartlett, and Director Charles Johnson. Pikes Peak Workforce Center Executive Director and CEO Tracy Marquez. We have Pikes Peak Workforce Center One-Stop Operator and Wasson alum, Clark Becker. And let's see, we also have Ellen McAllister, who is an RN and runs our A+ Nurse Aid School. We have Bridget Donovan, our consultant with Diversified, if you would please stand. We also have Annette Bass, who has been our Director of Grants and our support with dropout prevention. Thank you for being here. And then we have guests on the stage that are actually students, graduates, and who are speakers. We have Priscilla Gomez, we have Lacey Barnhart, Judd Cumby, and Starla Cobb. All right, and we also have staff from AFE that I'd like to acknowledge if they might stand. Rosanna Zarnicki, Johanna Wolf, Larissa Kazanowski, Mary Weber, and Kate Smith. All right, you can please turn your applause. Okay, thank you. You may be seated. So I'm going to go off script for a moment, as this is Kate's chagrin when I do this. Kate is our adult secondary teacher leader. So at this time, I'd like to take a brief moment to celebrate 2 of our AFE staff members. First, I'd like to recognize Sophia Ramos, if she would come to the podium, please. Sophia is retiring after 27 years working for Adult Family Ed. Sophia was once a student at AFE, worked in family literacy, and has been a staff assistant for many decades. Sophia, thank you for your loyalty and your dedication, for the expertise that you have brought over all of these years. We hope that you have a well-deserved retirement, and we just acknowledge and celebrate you. Thank you.
No, thank you.
You can stay for a moment. And second, I'd like to acknowledge Kate Smith. Kate Smith will be leaving us this year as she and her family are moving back to Michigan to care for family. Kate has been a teacher and a leader in this program for many years, and I just want to say thank you so much for guiding our program. You're going to be missed too. Okay, thank you. Okay, I can get back on script now. All right, and now I'd like to invite Mary Weber, Rosanna Zarnicki, and Larissa Kazanowski to present our outstanding students tonight.
Good evening. My name is Mary Weber, and I am the Adult and Family Education ESL Program Specialist. Along with Rosanna Sarnacki, our Family Literacy Program Specialist, and our Family Liaison, Larissa Kazanowski, I would like to congratulate our outstanding students. These students have been nominated by their ABE and ESL teachers for their persistence in attendance, outstanding goal achievements, and resilience in balancing the unique demands of adulthood, personal education, and professional advancement. Several of these students and their children also participate in the Adult and Family Education's Family Literacy Program, a 4-part multi-generational model that supports family engagement by providing access to literacy skill enrichment for both parents and children ages 6 weeks through grade 5. Larissa will take over, and she will be calling our students up on stage and sharing a special message about each one.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our celebration for learning. A continuation, I will be reading the names of the outstanding students, and there we go. And a few sentences that the teachers have written regarding the reason why they have been nominated outstanding. Oh my, they went. Okay. Rachel Curiel. Rachel shows amazing dedication to learning and to helping others. She has near perfect attendance, consistently does early hours at home. Solange Reyes Ferreira. Solange is hardworking both in and out of class, and is kind and helpful to her classmates. Lisbeth Lopez Martinez. Lisbeth has advanced to the advanced ESL level, demonstrating perseverance and outstanding attitude, active participation in class, and even earning a promotion at work, all while bringing a bright smile to class. Moises Morales. Moises is steadfast in his attendance, only missing a few lessons to enjoy family time in Florida. Moises asks the difficult questions, clarifies vocabulary and concepts to others in class, and unfailingly expresses a positive and optimistic outlook in class and in life. Congratulations. Alexa Anaí Galeando Obando. Alexa is dedicated to her study of English, consistently coming to class, asking questions, taking risks, working hard, and sharing her warmth and kindness with everyone. Ghislaine Ruhi. Ghislaine is committed to improving her English by attending class every day, participating fully, studying at home a lot, doing early, asking questions, and more. Congratulations. Sayaka Buck. Saya shows a strong dedication to reaching a goal and making it happen. She helps and motivates other students every day. Elciavet Morales Colon. Elsie is not only consistent with her learning, but very insightful, supporting her peers. Betsy Gonzalez Rico and her son William. Betsy is a positive, humble, and keeps her eye on the goals she has set for herself. There is. Gwendolyn Sin. Gwendolyn demonstrates great perseverance as she continues to study for her challenging GED tests in the midst of many other important responsibilities. Tammy Douglas. Tammy is totally committed to her education and stays focused on her goals no matter what life throws her way. Rosalba Rios Tapia. Rosalba is an excellent student who works hard on her lessons both at school and at home to attain her GED. Alejandra Martinez. Alejandra is determined to improve her spoken English and attain her GED to set an example for her children and be the best she can be. This one is very close to my heart. Angela Estrada and her son Jeremy. Angela's personal dedication to achieve her personal goals while creating a nurturing, supporting environment for her children inspires everyone around her. She has overcome many obstacles and with fierce determination and has a bright future ahead of her. Maria Griselda Diaz and her granddaughter Analia. There is Analia. This award is being given to Maria Griselda to recognize her perseverance and motivation during parent and child time. Jose Duran. Jose brings a lovely sense of humor and helpfulness to class. He has near perfect attendance, comes ready to learn, and does more ELE hours than the teacher can count. Franklin Bautista Garcia. Franklin has demonstrated such determination to improve his English throughout the year. Leila Cardenas. Leila has demonstrated such a desire to learn and has had impeccable attendance. Karen Imada. Karen is a quiet, conscientious learner who enters each day with a big smile and supports classmates. Dania Valencia Lopez and her son Mateo. Dania has improved her English skills due to her positive attitude and willingness to study English at home as well as in class. Congratulations. Zaira Zuniga and her son, Ricardo. Oh, Ricardo doesn't want to come. Zaira has excellent attendance and has put forth a great deal of effort to improve her English this year. Congratulations. Justin Agume and his son, Agume and Cephas. Justin works very hard and always has a great attitude and a great sense of humor. Marwa Sarwari. Marwa is so kind to everyone and is a bright star in our class. Francisco Terán Juarez. Francisco has excelled this school year. He started in Intermediate 1 and quickly progressed to Intermediate 2, showing consistent growth in all his tests. He comes to class on time, is an active participant, has a great attendance, and he brings a lot of life and laughter to our class. Fateme Nazar. Fateme has shown amazing growth this year in Beginning 1. Despite her being the only Farsi speaker, she is a friendly and encouraging presence in class every day. With a near-perfect attendance, she is consistently eager to learn and participate. She quickly became a key part of our class dynamic. I don't know who she is. What is your name? You are late. Yeah. Gladys. Gladys. Yeah. Gladys. Wait a second. Gladys Nibarro Ramirez. Gladys is always so helpful to others and really makes an effort to understand absolutely everything being taught to the highest level. Thank you so much.
Now I get to announce our Karen Gulia Legacy Award recipient. Karen Gulia was an instructor in our program for many years. She was a mentor and a role model to many and had a unique way of helping students to persevere and overcome academic challenges. Sadly, Karen passed away in 2022, leaving a large hole in our hearts and the lives of her students. To honor her memory, we annually present the Karen Gula Legacy Award to a student who embodies her spirit through their resolve and perseverance towards their educational and personal goals, and by being a role model for those following in their footsteps. This year, the 2026 Legacy Award recipient is Gwendolyn Sin. Please, Gwendolyn, make your way to the stage now. I'd like to present this and give you some information about what your teacher has said. So her nominating teacher shares that Gwendolyn has continued to pursue her GED goals in the midst of academic, personal, and work challenges. Her resolve to not give up and continuing to try the GED practices and full tests are exemplary. She also did not hide the struggles of her personal and academic path from other students. which has personally helped one other student not give up and to continue on his third attempt of a GED test. Her teacher shares that she is always ready to interact with other students and to learn in any environment with other teachers and classmates. She is continuing to work hard preparing for her remaining GED tests. She has 2 sons who serve in the military and a special needs adult son living at home. Gwendolyn has been working as an on-call CNA and just got a second job as a housekeeper in a hospital, which will allow her to continue to support her adult son while providing him ongoing care at home and continuing to seek her GED goal. Congratulations, Gwendolyn. I would now like to present our Shirley Kircher Scholarship recipients. Shirley Kircher was one of the founding members and an early director of adult and family education. Upon her retirement in 1978, a scholarship was established in her name. She continued to support our students and graduates by funding the scholarship to allow students to enter post-secondary education. In May 2017, Mrs. Kircher passed away, but she generously gave money to adult and family education to continue the scholarship for years to come, to support students who may not have the financial means to continue their education. With this legacy, her name will live on at adult and family education. This year, we were able to award $900 to the scholarship fund. After not interviewing several candidates, we were able to narrow down our selection to the following 2 students. It is with great pleasure that I announce the 2026 Shirley Kircher Scholarship recipients. Ming, Mark Wei-Shin, and Heidi Gonzalez, please make your way to the stage. I don't see Heidi. That's okay. Well done. Well done. There you go. All right, and then you just go out that way. Oops, excuse me. Congratulations, award recipients. We'd also like to introduce Johanna. And Johanna, would you come up and, as the IET coordinator, present students receiving their certification?
Thank you. Hello, I'm Johanna, the IET coordinator for our program. IET is a fancy way to say Integrated Education and Training Program. And we work with second language learners who are wanting to improve their English while earning a certificate at the same time. This year we offered our inaugural Certified Nurse Aide English and Training course. We enrolled 8 students who have either completed the program or nearly completed, or are getting ready to enter the training course with our partner, A+ Nurse Aide School. Ellen McAllister is here today. She is with our partner with A+ Nurse Aide, and she's going to help us as we honor those who have been through the course. And if you were in Ellen's course in April, would you please make your way to the stage? That would be Telma, Saya, Marley. All 5 of these students, who you'll meet in just a moment, not only passed Ellen's course, but they have also passed the state skills exam and are preparing to take the state written exam in the next 2 days. In fact, I think all 3 of these standing here have a test tomorrow morning. Pressure. And this is no easy feat, and they have done this in their second or perhaps third language. And I think we can all say that not only is taking learning a whole new medical language, but also doing this in another language, not your first language, is really quite impressive. These are truly extraordinary ladies. All right, first, let me find my... First, we have Telma. Telma keeps us laughing. It has been so encouraging to all of us. Her compassion also really came out during her clinical stages, the clinical stage. Thank you, Telma.
Thank you for your support.
Next, we have Marley Morales. Marley has been with our program for a long time, so it's really exciting to see this enormous growth that she has shown in the last 6 months. It really is extraordinary. Congratulations, Marley. And last, we have Saya Buck. She has been a leader in this group. She really has. She's kept this group on track and pushing them and quizzing them at all moments. She'll come out with, what does this mean? And it's really been inspiring to see. And I'm super excited to see what happens next. And she's joined on stage with her boys also. So thank you so much, Saya, for being a part of this. Great. And there were 2 others, and I don't think they're here, but if they snuck in, feel free to come on up. But we also have Stacy Cartaya Flores and Sadiqa Yawari have also completed this. So congratulations to all of them. I would also like to acknowledge 3 more students who are ready to start the class in June. We have Nancy Pantoja, Cici Solis, and Ghislaine Rory, and we look forward to honoring them up here very soon. Thank you so much.
Okay, now it is my honor to congratulate the recipients of the D11 Promise. If you are a D11 Promise recipient, would you please make your way to the stage? The D11 Promise is a joint venture between School District 11 and Pikes Peak State College. This scholarship entitles an eligible student to receive a full scholarship to attain associate's degree. Tonight, we would like to congratulate Diego Arana. Yes or no? Okay. Yes. Let me say Cielo Avila. Starla Cobb. Leilani Ford. Lacey Farnhart. Amaya Medina. Oh, sorry, my bad. All right. Prisma Mejia. Haley Petty. Thank you, Haley. Destiny Torres. And that's Jenny, right? Yeah. And Jenny Ayers. And we Club Fife, Robert Gravitt, and Ray Lavoie. Ray's here. Yep, come on, Ray. And Amaya Medina. Tight rows. Congrats, Ray. Thank you. Congratulations, scholarship recipients. Stay in touch. All right. All right, turning now to focus more on our graduates, we have words of inspiration from a few speakers. First of all, we want to ask Superintendent, would you like to come say a word to our graduates in our audience?
Wendy's ad-libbing because I'm not on your agenda. I'd like to say I'd be brief, but anybody who's seen me get the microphone, that doesn't often happen. I want to start just with what an incredible familial environment that I have in this building right now. Not just because there are little children screaming and coming across the stage, but I think you can just see in the care that these staff and all of you have invested in our graduates that this really is just a giant family in the room this evening. I've got a quick story about Wendy that I'm not sure many of you know or really need to know, the devil in the details of what it takes to run an organization that can offer all these different opportunities to all these different journeys in life in so many different facets. But about 6 or 8 months ago, right before we got ready to start the school year, so more like 8 months ago, we were having some challenging with federal funding that was really putting the entirety of this program in jeopardy. And Wendy gave myself and our trustee deputy, Dr. Brandon Comfort, a call and was really just thinking outside of the box. And we sat down, the three of us, and figured out that even if the federal government will give the district $0, we will continue with these types of programs to ensure that these type of celebrations continue to go forward. That's not the only story that you need to hear about Wendy, and I know that there's the power of all the staff behind her. But that was Wendy's will that made that happen. The second, and I was just commenting to my colleague Sarah Scott as she gets ready to speak, I believe after me, as we just went through a dozen Promise Scholarship Award winners, that also was an idea that came from Wendy 2 years ago. We had a gentleman graduating who had students in one of our schools, and he was working part-time in the school, and he wished to pursue an education degree to become a full-time certified staff member, actually be an adult educator in the building of which his children were attending. And thank you to the board and to our philanthropists who support the Promise Scholarship. Wendy said, well, if a 17 or 18-year-old can get to go to Pikes Peak State College for free, why can't a slightly older than 17 or 18-year-old that some of you might be also have that same opportunity? And so you have established a new expectation. And I just, I'm feeling very verklempt this evening, maybe because the day started early. But I think about change, and I think about you have a scholarship named after one of the original founders of this program. And then there were different leaders when I arrived in 2022. And every time we get ready to change as a system, we tilt towards fear instead of tilting towards opportunity. And these examples right now of what your current leader, Wendy, has been able to do means that as Wendy and her team continue to grow, there'll just be more and more opportunities. I'll just end briefly to our graduates. We talk a lot about excellence in District 11, and what I want everyone to hear very specifically is that excellence is defined at a very individual level through a unique set of experiences. But what I can promise you is that there is a pathway to excellence to anybody and everybody in the entirety of anyone who can find their way to District 11. You have 50 some odd examples who will earn diplomas tonight that are in GEDs and certifications and scholarships. You've seen many of them already. Those are the many pathways to excellence that come from when you find that spark inside yourself that says, I deserve more. My family deserves more. And I can tell you as my own experience as the son of a first generation born, my dad died many, many moons ago, but he never stopped learning. He was always in a new certification. My dad was a draftsman, kind of guy that made the blueprints for construction sites. And he put himself through high school by taking 2 trains and a bus to get to where he went. And then he went and got his associate's degree to be able to advance himself. And then as new ways for us to do blueprints came out, he started taking advanced certification training. My dad had just gotten a new certification and put a new resume out and died 3 weeks later. And this is a very sad story, but funny because it's a long time ago. I remember standing there in the kitchen with my mom putting together the arrangements for my dad. Phone's ringing, and it's supposed to be people telling me how sad they are that my dad's dead. And there are people trying to hire my dad because he just put out a fresh resume. He never stopped committing to learning and making himself better at whatever it was that he tackled. And so that's what you get from District 11. The fact that it's called a Promise Scholarship, the fact that we believe in excellence, that is displayed here today in ways that we're never going to be able to capture. I have one request from everybody in the audience. Go tell 3 people when you leave here how awesome it is that you had this experience and you know what it's going to do for you. And we will not be the second largest in the state, but we'll be the largest in the state in no time. Back over to you, Wendy. Thank you all for the opportunity to be here.
Thank you for that gracious word, Superintendent Gall. It really, we owe you a lot of thanks. You're an inspiration to all of us in the work that we do. Thank you for making this a great place to work and serve. All right, can I ask that Sarah Scott come to the podium to share? And then after her, I'm going to just say, would our next speaker, Leanne Baca-Bartlett, come as soon as Sarah is done? She's our Director of Board of Education. All right, Superintendent Sarah, who is my boss, she is here to share with you.
Thank you. It's truly an honor to be able to work with Wendy and to be able to help support a program that really brings forward the excellence in our district. And I am so honored to be here in front of our students. And I think a lot about what it takes to cross a stage with graduation. And I think about you who have really identified, you have committed actively to coming back to pursue the next step in your education. You've also identified the barriers that might be in your way, and you found ways around those barriers. And you have intentionally made choices to support your own growth and learning. That's remarkable. I really think about our students who have stepped up and shown courage and grit. You've tried again and again in the face of adversity and uncertainty. And one of the things that I know is true about this community of learners is how much you connect and support one another. That doesn't happen in all of our spaces, and it truly speaks to the value that you bring and each of your peers brings to your experience here. So your intentional actions, combined with some hope, are really important to your future. And we know that hope is more than just wishing and waiting for something to happen. We know that when we have hope and we have clear goals and we develop a plan, then we will experience greater success. Each of you has shown that you have this plan and that you have agency, stamina, and willpower to succeed. We're incredibly proud of you. So with the commitment to continuing your education at Adult and Family Ed, you step forward into the world more prepared. You demonstrated strength, stamina, courage. We encourage you to go forward and be bold, be strong, be kind, and pursue what's right for you to make the world and your lives better in the future. Congratulations to our students. We're incredibly proud of you.
Hello, graduates. I'm honored to be here this evening to recognize your accomplishments and program completions. I'm one of your 7 board members. 4 of us are here tonight. We've all been publicly elected, and I was publicly elected to the board in November 2025. I'm so glad you found your way to the programs here at Adult and Family Education. In my short time on the board so far, I've had the opportunity to meet some students, staff, and I get a real sense that there's something special happening here, something intentional happening through these programs. I walk into your school office and I get a feeling. I get a feeling that the staff is involved and supportive, and they know what they're talking about. You all are students participating in a program 60 years old, being recognized itself nationally. I congratulate you on the journey that brought you here today. Education is so important to moving forward in society, and you have impressive stories. I know some of you have overcome circumstances and taken a non-traditional route. Some through homelessness, major illness, finding yourself caregivers of your loved ones, and yet you've invested and made the time into completing one piece of your formal education. I admire your perseverance and the priorities you set for yourselves to get you today. So congratulations for those recognitions and for those of you completing this next step on your educational journey. Congratulations.
Thank you, Director Leanne Baca-Bartlett and Sarah Scott. All right, so it is time for us to listen to some of our wonderful students who are sitting on stage tonight. So I would like to invite up Val Bora, who is going to introduce our student graduate speakers. Thank you, Val.
Good evening. My name is Val Buffa, and I am so proud to introduce the Adult and Family Education graduating class of 2026. This incredible class ranges in age from 17 to 53. They're sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, parents and grandparents. They care for their families, work sometimes more than one job, speak sometimes more than 2 languages, volunteer in their churches and communities, and they still find time to prioritize their education. Our students earned their GEDs so they could join a trade union, go into the military, become supervisors, seek employment in healthcare, education, or IT, or, most important of all, to set an example for the next generations. Despite all obstacles and barriers that life has thrown at them, they have turned every stumbling block into a stepping stone on their journey to earn a high school equivalency diploma. I'd like now to invite our graduate speakers to come to the podium to share their stories. Starla Cobb, Judd Cumby, Lacey Garnhart, and Priscilla Gomez. Okay, you're first.
Good evening, graduates of 2026, teachers, staff, administrators. I'm going to tell you a short, true story about a girl who went to this school 25 years ago, and she liked to skip a lot and not do the things she was supposed to do, and that ended her in a bad place for a little while. She went around a lot of people that weren't good for her. She ended up homeless. She ended up fighting addictions. And over time, she decided it was time to change and do something better with her life. And somebody said, "Why don't you get your GED?" And I think that girl said, "Yeah, sounds cool." So that girl made a very, very hard decision to leave an old life to start a new one. And I left the old life. I'm the girl. And I did not see the great things that were going to come of this year. I did not know I was going to make some really great friends this year and learn a lot. I really didn't think I was going to pass math, but I passed math. And I just want to say to everybody, if you have any friends or family that is looking to get more education, get their GED, or any other kind of programming they'd like to do, tell them, come here. It's worth it. Every teacher is worth it. Every person in here will help. They have all been so kind and so helpful. There's no way you can lose here. So, I know this is a little short, but to that I say, we did it, guys. We did it. We made it. It was hard, it was tiring, it was stressful, but we did it. And I am so proud of you guys, and we get to walk together today.
All right, first I want to thank all the staff, everybody, from the time you walk in and greet the security guards to the teachers to every man and woman that's a part of this program. They're awesome. They treat us like valued people, like they know us personally. They not just about our education, but our family life, our personal life. Thank y'all, and let's give them. All right, my fellow graduates, we did it. Keep in mind, all the next chapters of life won't be this easy. None of us are here by mistake. Honestly, each of us have longed in our hearts for the accomplishment of earning a GED. And honestly, this GED is a big accomplishment, a milestone for us all. But honestly, now achieved, this GED is just a diploma we long to have. Honestly, now achieved, there are new longings in our hearts. The next chapter of life, a career, going to college. If honest with ourselves, the goal that we long for, after achieving, we find ourselves saying, if I could just achieve this and just have that, I'll be satisfied, even high on the hog. Then we get this or that and find ourselves still longing for this or that. May I tell you the truth? Ain't but one way to feel this longing. Ain't but one way to receive the diagnosis of rectal cancer, which I've just received, rejoicing with a deep river of joy and peace. Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. I'm not promoting religion. Religion can't save anybody. Only Jesus Christ saves. All glory to God. Serve a living Christ and not a dead Christ. You too can have this hope by trusting Jesus Christ as your Savior. And I thank y'all for listening. Jesus Christ loves each and every one of you.
Sorry, I'm a little emotional. Good evening, everyone. Teachers, staff, family, and my fellow graduates. My name is Lacey. They say it takes a village, but sometimes you have to build that village from scratch. When I first walked into this program, I wasn't sure I was going to pass in a timely manner, but thanks to the amazing staff and teachers here, I found not only support, but a lifeline. This program provided more than just curriculum. It offered a nurturing environment that believed in us when we struggled to believe in ourselves. Thank you, Miss Joy, Miss Susie, Miss Val, and Miss Wendy. And to all the amazing staff for creating an incredible space. My path here was not typical. I grew up with a childhood that was frankly horrible. I ended up in foster care, And when I emancipated, I was truly on my own. I had absolutely no biological family to turn to and no safety net from the system. For a long time, survival was my only goal. But somewhere along the way, I decided my path would not dictate my future. I decided to make an amazing life for myself regardless of the odds stacked against me. I didn't do this alone. For 25 years, I've had an amazing husband, Eddie, who has stood by me, supported me in every step of the way, and has been an incredible partner. We have amazing children, Lydia, Sal, Santi, and Elena. I got my GED to show you that you can do anything with hard work. I have been working hard to be the best mom I can be. To show you that no matter what obstacles life throws at you, you can overcome them with positive mindset, support, and grit. Getting this GED is just a stepping stone for me, a way to secure more financial stability as I get older. But more than this, it is proof that you are never too old, it is never too late, and you are never too broken to rewrite your story. Congratulations to the class of 2026. Let's keep building the lives we deserve. Thank you.
Good evening, and congratulations to the class of 2026. My name is Priscilla Gallegos Gomez, and tonight I would like to share a bit about my journey to earning my GED diploma. As a young girl growing up in Texas, I was full of life, full of dreams, and determined to make something of myself. Sorry. My parents would agree. I was always thinking outside the box and finding my own way of doing things. I had dreams as big as Texas and believed anything was possible. Life, however, had its own plans for me. I became a mother at a young age and chose to dedicate myself to raising my children. Watching them grow into incredible individuals has been one of the greatest blessings of my life, and I would not change that journey for anything. Still, there was always one goal sitting in the back of my mind: to finish what I started. After leaving high school during the senior year in 1991, earning my diploma remained unfinished business. In 2025, I made the decision to go back to school and earn my GED. Balancing responsibilities, family, and everyday life was not always easy. There were moments where I felt tired, overwhelmed, and unsure of myself, but I remained focused, studied hard, and kept pushing forward because I knew this goal mattered, not just for me, but for my family and for my future. Throughout this journey, I was surrounded by amazing teachers, advisors, and staff who encouraged me, supported me, and reminded me that I was capable of succeeding. To Miss Kate, Miss Scott, Val, Miss Irwin, Michael, and Miss Davy, thank you for your patience, guidance, and dedication. The work you do changes lives, and I am truly grateful for everything you have done for me and every student here today. I'm proud to share that I've officially gone from being a District 11 student to a fellow coworker to D11. Thank you. It is incredibly rewarding to give back to the Colorado Springs community that shaped me, and I enjoy working alongside the educators and staff who inspired my journey. To my family, especially my husband, our children, and my dear parents, thank you for your love, support, and encouragement. You gave me strength on days I needed most and reminded me why I started this journey in the first place. To my fellow graduates and students, never stop believing in yourself. Stay focused, study hard, and never give up, even when the road feels difficult. Remember this: It is never too late to go back to school, chase your dreams, and build the future you want for yourself. We all took a different path to get here, but tonight proves that determination and perseverance can lead us exactly where we are meant to be. Most importantly, I'd like to give thanks to God for leading me and guiding me every step of the way. And with that being said, I would like to share my favorite verse, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2026. This is not the end of our story. It is only the beginning. Thank you and good evening.
And I have one more thanks. If you are a staff member with Adult Family Ed or a volunteer, to our dear instructors, office staff, technology support, GED Testing Center, all of the wonderful jobs that you do to make this happen during the school year, would you please stand up so we can thank you. This has been a wonderful night of inspiration. We are so proud of the class, the graduating class of 2026. Graduates, you have proved that work and perseverance pay off. Many of you have dreamed of this day for years. Your resilience to pursue and achieve your goals is commendable, and we are proud of you. All right, so our D11 Board of Education and Superintendent will be assisting with the presentation of high school equivalency diplomas, and we'll shake your hand as you cross the stage. So please, class of 2026, would you please stand and make your way to the stage for the presentation of certificates? Kate Smith will be reading off names as you cross the stage, and thank you so much. Go when I say that. I'm just gonna wait for the finish, get it in, and then I'll start. We have a long list tonight. All right, here we go. Our graduating class of 2026 with their high school equivalency diplomas. First up, Mason Addy. Upon completion of his high school equivalency diploma, Mason plans to go to college, earn an associate's degree in CNA so he can work in healthcare. Mario Amagon. Mario's future plans involve joining the U.S. Army and then pursuing college. Joshua Abushan. Joshua's goal is to join CSPD after receiving his high school equivalency diploma. Diego Arana. For Diego, completing his GED means opening up his future and heading off to college. Willow Bogger. The next step for Willow will be to go to Pikes Peak State College and study for her CNA and nursing degree. Lethandra Brannigan. Now that she's earned her high school equivalency diploma, Lethandra plans to go to college to be able to have a better career to support herself and her family. Leilani Brown.
After earning a high school equivalency diploma, Leilani wants to get a job as a registered behavior technician and possibly go to school to be an ultrasound technician. Sarah Cano Rojas. Now that she's completed the GED, Sarah hopes to work towards a master's degree. Logan Childers. For Logan, earning his GED means a lot because he worked hard at it for 4 years. It was worth it because now he is a student at IntelliTech College. Oh, here's a special. They're all special. Cielo Avula. After completing her high school equivalency, Cielo plans to work in childcare. Shay Crandall. After completing the GED, Shay wants to become a mechanic. Julia Kress. Julia's future goals are to finish real estate school and open her own real estate company. Judd Cumbie. After earning his high school equivalency diploma, Lord willing, Judd wants to attend Bible college and serve the ministry. Alora Everett. Now that she has completed her GED, Alora plans to study phlebotomy or cosmetology. Leilani Ford. After finishing her high school equivalency diploma, Leilani plans to attend Pikes Peak State College to study finance and minor in Spanish. Robert Ford. Now that Robert has earned his GED, he is ready to join the U.S. Army. Gretchen Lacey Renee Garnhart. This journey has allowed Lacey to show her children that anything is possible when you put your mind to it. Lacey will continue her educational journey as she studies to be a DNA analyst. Priscilla Gomez. For Priscilla, this diploma represents every obstacle she overcame, every sacrifice she made, every reason she refused to quit. We are proud to say that Priscilla is now our colleague as she works as a kindergarten aide in District 11, which has brought her education full circle. She hopes this journey allows her to show her children and grandchildren that it is never too late to accomplish your goals. Jacob Hopkins. As Jacob has completed his high school equivalency, he feels proud to enter a new chapter of his adult life. Richard Miles Kamahoahoa Jr. Aki. For Richard, this accomplishment means a lot because it opens up more job options in the future. Dakota Kirkpatrick. For Dakota, earning her GED after only attending 1 year of high school means that she is capable of achieving her own goals and can now move on to higher education to better support her loved ones. Shayla Klein. Upon earning her high school equivalency diploma, Shayla would like to enroll in college to further her education and career. Raymond LeBoy. Now that he's earned his GED, Raymond wants to succeed in musical arts and be an artist in every form. Priscilla Lima. After earning her high school equivalency diploma, Priscilla is ready to further her career. Mayani Llewellyn. Upon earning a high school equivalency diploma, Mayani wants to go to college. Today proves to Mayani that they made it. Monica Mayers. After earning a GED, Monica plans to attend dental assistant classes. Lauren Martin. It means the world to Lauren to complete her GED, and she plans to attend college and begin a career. Gabe Martinez. Upon earning a high school equivalency diploma, Gabe wants to work toward his dream job as an electrician. Prisma Mejia. After earning a high school equivalency diploma, Prisma plans to be a radiology technician. Joshua Munson. Here's a good one. Joshua's future goal is to escape the Matrix.
This is Starla Jacobs. She's going to culinary school.
Cobb. You don't want Cobb? You don't want Cobb? And Starla Cobb. Now that she's completed her high school equivalency diploma, Starla is off to culinary school. Luanda Musafiri. After earning her GED, Luanda has already enrolled at Pikes Peak State College to pursue her bachelor's degree in political science. Ava Navarez. Now that Ava has finished the GED, she wants to become an early childhood educator and help set young children up for the future they dream of. Marissa Perez. For Marissa, earning her GED means finally achieving something she should have had years ago. Now she has the opportunity to move forward to college, for a better future and the life she wants for herself. Haley Petty. Upon earning her high school equivalency diploma, Haley plans to attend Pikes Peak State College starting in August to study dental assistance. Edgar Quiroz Valdez. Now that Edgar has earned his high school equivalency diploma, he plans to use his diploma to further his work. Cole Riccardi. After completing the GED, Cole plans to attend college and work. Kedrick Singleton. Now that Kedrick has completed the GED, he plans to start his own trucking company and get his CDL. Elijah Sobchak. Now that Elijah has earned his high school equivalency diploma, he plans on traveling the world and becoming a professional photographer. Shelby Stenberg. After earning her high school equivalency diploma, Shelby has enrolled at Pikes Peak State College and is already finishing up her first semester. Carly Savinsky. For Carly, completing the GED is proof that hard work and determination pay off. Carly's goal is to enroll in trade school. Dagoberto Tena Cordova. After earning his high school equivalency diploma, Dagoberto wants to go to Pikes Peak State College, and he tells them to look out because an IT engineer student is coming your way. Samantha Tai. Now that she's completed the GED, Samantha plans to take a gap year before studying business to eventually open up her own bakery. Destiny Torres. Destiny's goal after earning her GED is to become a therapist to help guide people who struggle throughout their life and know that they are not alone. For Destiny, it means everything to her to change or to save a life. Meadow Valdez. After earning the high school equivalency diploma, Meadow plans to join the military. Mark Weechin. Now that he's completed his high school equivalency, Mark plans to attend Pikes Peak State College and study computer science. Brisa Venzor. Now that Brisa has earned her GED, she wants to enroll in cosmetology school and eventually open up her own salon. Justine Wells. Justine's goal after achieving her GED is to become a CNA and eventually work with children that have special needs. David Wright. David's goal after earning his high school equivalency diploma is to become self-sufficient for his dog, Link. Israel Ramos. After earning his GED, Israel is headed off to trade school. Jane Carter. Jane is attending Pikes Peak State College to study behavioral health. It's late. Jennifer Ayers. Jennifer is attending Pikes Peak State College and plans to get a bachelor's degree in applied science with an emphasis in addiction recovery.
This is Naomi.
Yes, Juanes. This is a special one. So Naomi Juanes is one of our GED graduates this year, and she is already off to boot camp in the U.S. Army. So her lovely husband and darling children are here to accept her high school equivalency for her.
Wow. All right, graduates, please stand. It is my pleasure to present to you the class of 2026. Graduates, you may now change the position of your tassel from the right to the left. So, board members and superintendents, each of these students presented before you has fulfilled requirements for receiving a high school equivalency diploma as established by the Colorado Department of Education. And in a moment, you're going to proceed out, and we would love for the audience to wait before leaving your seats as the recessional of graduates goes first. So let's give them one last round of applause. Okay. Yep, please lead the graduates out. And please enjoy refreshments while congratulating graduates and taking pictures in the foyer and courtyard. Thank you for your presence today. And now we will begin the recessional.
Can't believe we've come this far, and it feels just like getting started. Somehow we're still running like those kids back then, Scrape some